In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over, it's like, oh yeah. Everyone says there's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me? I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra myself. Everyone says there's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me?
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel.
Some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling it.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, I think a little extra myself. Promise for adventures from all walks of life. Everyone says there's tons of work. Why is none of it coming to me? This is just a temporary sample on the way. The actual vacation comes right after this. I promise.
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel.
Everyone says there's tons of work. Why is none of it coming to me? This is just a temporary stop along the way. The actual vacation comes right after. I better get me some alpacas. Once they haul everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra myself. Everyone says there's tons of work. Why is none of it coming to me?
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they haul everything over to Snezhnaya, I better get me some alpacas. Once they haul everything over to Now, dear. This is just a temporary stop along the way. The actual vacation comes right after this. I promise.
That land's specialties are the best in the world. You're right. It almost goes without saying. Some sort of exile.
Everyone says there's tons of work. I better get me some alpacas. Once they haul everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra myself. Lots of life. Wouldn't you agree? Now, dear. This is just a temporary stop along the way. The actual vacation comes
That
right after
land's
this.
specialties
I
are the
promise.
best in the world. It almost goes without saying. Vacation. You're right.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Better get me some alpacas. Once they haul everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra myself. Lots of life. Wouldn't you agree? Temporary stop along the way. The actual vacation
That
comes right
land's
after this.
specialties are
I
the
promise.
best in the world.
Everyone says there's tons of work.
Oh, Shaka Ducky, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hope you're having a great day today. It's time. Today
Get me some alpacas.
is the 26th
Over to Snezhnaya.
of December, 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how's it going?
Sword an extension of the duelist's
It's
spirit.
Boxing Day.
If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
It's Boxing Day. I went out and bought some stuff.
Once they haul everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra myself.
I done bought a new pair of I done bought a new pair of headphones, ladies and gentlemen. they're pretty good in that the noise cancellation part of them is evidently strong enough that my folks could be screaming my name in the other room and I won't be able to hear them at all. So, you know, and their headphones means they won't cause my ears to get really itchy for no reason. Turns out I have a bit of an ear infection. I'm working on that. But yeah. Today's been a relatively cool day, despite the fact that we're currently reaching the height of summer. So yeah.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they call everything over.
Now, the funny thing is, we came across this pair of headphones for sale. Was $300 dues, more than $300 dues. And they were being sold for a grand total of $99 dues. 300 down to 99, like, damn! That is
Many opponents in my
the most,
most
like,
of them I defeated.
wow, that
The
is
rest surrendered.
that is a sale, ladies and gentlemen.
I
That
have never lost a duel.
is, yeah, that is a Boxing Day sale for real, So yeah, so yeah, very happy about that.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers who walks of life.
Okay,
Get me some alpacas.
so
Once they
without further ado, let's continue. I have continued playing some more Duet Night Abyss. Apparently, there was a bug in the game with regards to the immersive theater. Supposedly, there was a damage reduction mechanic that was affecting non-weapon damage. That has since been patched and fixed up, apparently, so characters like Psyche no longer do less damage. But I'm still not convinced that Psyche is even that strong anymore, like, strong enough. I know for a fact that Lady Niflheim with I6 is strong enough, but I'm not convinced that Psyche, with whatever Intron level I'm up to at the present moment, is strong enough to clear immersive theater. Like, ooh. Everyone? And by everyone, I mean whoever. It's entirely possible that my Psyche build is a complete and utter meme. It's also entirely possible that I'm right, and Psyche is just simply somehow not strong enough. But apparently everyone is saying that she is on the subreddit. So I don't know. But anyway, in the meantime, I think I should probably do a video on Yehoda, because I feel like Yehoda is a little bit underrated. Because she does— whoa! Okay. Hang on. Anyway, so yeah, like that's
Defensive mode engaged.
that's the current stage of Duet Night Abyss.
You're not going anywhere! Hand it over!
Into the shadows.
I wonder if I should actually consider doing a DPS build on Yehoda, because it almost feels like she heals too much. Like, it really almost feels like she heals too much. Is it, can I get a DPS build on her? Let's find out. It would be attack, I think. Attack? Animo. Anything. Yes, Animo. Crit. Great. Try that. We can try that. People use deep wood on her? Damn! What? Actually, would it be that? Okay, well, I'm definitely missing pieces. Hang on. Does her ult actually do damage? Her ult does... No! Her ult does a little bit of damage. Okay, so we definitely don't care about her ult. It's really her skill that would do some amount of decent damage. So, it looks like it's an attack sand that I would be missing. Okay, what am I on? Or do I just simply not have that much on Golden Troop? Oh, I don't have any sand on Golden Troop. God damn. I need a new over-the-ear headphones for work and a new TV. But yeah, if that's the case,
Last time I tried to pet Ash.
I mean, I would like to first finish. I think I would like to first finish the build that I have here. It would need to be HP crit rate. Let's go with HP crit rate, crit damage, which I just simply don't have that sand on me. Or what weapon am I going to use on her? Wait, what weapon am I going to use on oh shit. What weapon am I going to use on Old Maid? Okay, let's use Lanyan as our mannequin. So sorry everyone, I'm probably gonna... This is probably gonna be the case all the time now. I'm just gonna be like permanently distracted. I'm not gonna use Prototype Amber on Columbina. I'm just not gonna do that. I am kind of leaning towards Fruit of Fulfillment. Sacrificial Jade is unironically really, really strong for her. Huh. So I guess if the moment people are saying Sacrificial Jade, right? Olabina's weapon. Okay. Hola. Okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think people are saying that Sac Jade is really, really strong. So maybe after I'm done getting Wolf Fang, I might swing around and get another Sac Jade. I mean, I guess it just really depends on like how often I play Nouvellette. The alternative is that... No, I think Witsith might end up being the play. Oh, not really though, because Witsith is Wizard only ends up being a 1 in 3. Or do I just go get R1? I don't feel like Wizard is the play. I don't like this one either. Tricky. The Sack Jade is. Okay, maybe I should just say maybe I should just say it's Sack Jade. Maybe I should just say yeah, it's going to be Sack Jade. I don't play Nouvellette that much these days. It's probably going to be that. That's probably going to be how it is. And for Nouvellette, at least for Nouvellette, it's a 2 in 3. You know, just his build now because he's going to have 22% crit rate. Okay, I guess you could use that. Sure. Okay, that's fine. I mean, what is it? Plus 40% from this? Plus 36. Sorry about that. It's plus 30%. Plus 36. So we're actually looking at 47.4 plus 36. We're looking at 83% crit rate. That's fine. That's enough. Did Shox release new headphones? Did Shox release new headphones? Bone conduction types? Not that I'm aware of. They have air conduction, which is lame. Open run is the bone conduction one. Open dots like clips your ear. That doesn't count. Open swim, open run. No, they don't have any new ones, no. No, because I have open fit. They're air conduction. They're not bone conduction. Open meat. What the hell? Okay, new one. Yeah. That. Okay, so if the premise is that I'm going to start doing
Little fluffball ran away.
crit, if I'm going to use Dingo, if I'm going to use okay, if I'm going to use Dingo, let's figure this out. So assuming I have Sack Jade, wait, yeah, assuming I have Sack Jade, right now I'm just sorting out a Serenade build. Let's see what we have. So let's actually do this. Let's go with. Let's change these settings right here. Okay, let's go. Can we reset? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Let's go with the. No, this is for Serenade. This is for Columbina. So yeah, let's go with HP, HP, crit damage. Let's go Silken Moon Serenade. Crit damage, crit rate. Probably ER would be super useful as well. Then we can go HP EM. We got 8200. 8200, and we've got relatively decent. Actually, that's really good. Got some pretty solid pieces all around. I feel like this one could be better. This one could also potentially be better. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's have a look at what our alternative flat feathers are, because I'm sure I have a bunch of really good feathers. Yeah, this one. So yeah, I do take a hit on the crit damage, I guess, but like, it's still better. It should be better. Should be better. So I've got that. So if anything, I kind of have a pretty solid Columbina. Wait! What does Columbina ascend with? Crit rate. Ooh! Okay. Ooh. So that is 87.3 plus 24.2 minus 5. Too much crit rate. Okay! Now we're cooking. Now we are in fact cooking. So this one is actually just outright better. Ooh, okay. So now, if anything, that changes things up a little bit. Let's go with HP crit damage ER. Actually, you know what? No, even better, because what was that? Did I say only like 450, or rather a little bit of ER? Did I only see like 145 ER? That's not gonna be enough. Okay, that's really hoping there would be an HP substance. Oh no, this one's got HP substance. No, ER. Okay. Can I reshape this one? Sure. Alright, let's do it. This is a haphazard, random use of a feather. It's not part of any of the things that I've got listed as like things I want to change. But it's a 5-star, it's a 5 roller. I mean, I'm still happy with all of these stats anyway. 3, 2, 1, let's go! It now has too much crit rate. Come on! It now has too much crit rate. Okay, fine. Now we'll use this one. Okay, fine. We'll use this one. If that's the case, then I think, if anything, here is where we can potentially find something very useful. So let's go with ER and crit damage, because I think ER is going to be more important at this point. Great! That's the one! Yeah, that's the one. Perfect. Boom. There it is. Done. Okay, so what are we looking at? Still needs more crit. Still needs more ER. Still needs more. This one has a lot of ER. This one has a fair bit of ER. This one has a fair bit of ER. This one has no ER. So if anything, it's like crit damage, ER, and then HP percentage is really what we're looking for. Damn. Okay. Really spoiled for choice here. And then this one is just straight up like a bunch of crit rate. Ooh. Alright, we'll hold on to that for now. This is not going to be enough ER, chat. Apparently Columbina's energy requirements is going to be similar to that. Okay. Yeah, this is not going to be enough ER for Columbina, I think. But we'll just have to make do. Certainly some teams with Columbina, he says, while trying to think of what those teams are. I don't think there's going to be a single team that I would play personally where Columbina's Columbina not having quote-unquote enough ER is going to be good. Then again, like, the main thing that you get out of Columbina's ult is the Lunar Reaction Damage bonus, which is great. Make no mistake, it's a great thing. But... oh, shoot. She also gets 15 ER as well. Oh, crap. She also gets another 15 ER from her build. Okay, that changes everything. Okay. Let's, okay, we gotta switch this up. I just forgot, she actually gets another 15 ER. Yeah, this character is, kinda nuts, ladies and gentlemen. This character is kinda nuts. It is... okay, all of a sudden, that shit is not sounding like a good idea. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sack Jade is all of a sudden not sounding like a good idea at all. Okay, let's go back to defaulting to Whistle. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to defaulting to Fruit for a second. What in the hell are my stats now? 39. Okay, so we have 39. We have 39.2 on the crit rate. She ascends with crit rate, so she gets 20. What is that? 24 point something rather. So she ends up with 24.2, but you start with 5, so we take out 5. We're now at 58. Her A1 passive. I'm assuming you are able to get 3 stacks and maintain 3 stacks very easily by triggering gravity interference, because to do that... what in the hell is gravity interference? Right. Nearby party members trigger lunar reactions or inflict lunar damage. They can accrue gravity. Oh, right, yes. Right. You just basically have to keep doing lunar reactions and doing lunar damage, which you should be able to do in any almost any Columbine team. So you should be able at each stack lasts for 10 seconds. That should be plenty of time to like be able to maintain 3 stacks. So you also get 15 in there. So already, technically, this is a 73 crit rate build. Technically, this is already a 73 crit rate build. So... This. So maybe this. If this can give me Oops All ER, which is a very tall order, ladies and gentlemen, but if this could give me Oops All ER, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, let's go back to the original premise then. If we were to run Sacrificial J, so 62. So we go from, so we had 62 plus 24.2 minus 5, and then we add 15. Okay, this is a 96.2% crit rate build. And I have a little more than... what is that? What is that? 176? Still not enough ER, but it's still better. It's better than what it was before. That's an HP... that's an HP cup, actually, for those playing at home. Yeah. Crit damage is pretty good. Alright, how does this one turn out? Let's find out. Well, that's not helpful. I mean, we'll hold on to it because it's going to be helpful for someone else, but that's not helpful. Oh, this one. Okay, this one has three lines of usefulness, so come on! I don't like it. That's all of the ones that I have that's got ER on them, huh? This one's got crit rate, that's not helpful. Yeah, that's not gonna be an upgrade. Okay, we're gonna chuck this one, actually. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot I can do here. I mean, what's this? This is a 5-line start. Okay. Damn, it would have been nice to I should have actually done this. Never mind. Unfortunately, I missed the other streams. That's okay. You've done the quest. You already know what's going on. So it's not like you've missed anything too dramatic. Okay. No. We're not using this one. Okay, we're gonna stick to what we have. I'm going to start using Sacrificial Jade. I guess... I feel like there has to be a better option than Wits for. It would only feel right for me to go and grab his R1. I don't want to wail on Nouvelette. He already does more than enough damage as it is. Do I have another weapon that actually makes some level of sense? Dodoko frickin' Tails. Normal attacks increase charge attack damage by 32% for 6 seconds. Is this really what I'm going to do? I'm going to run bloody Dodoko Tails on old mate Nouvelette? No, there's no way. Okay, you know what? No, never mind. What's its fine on Nouvelette? What's its fine on Nouvelette? Okay. Is this a view? No, this is my account. I'm trying to figure out. I'm planning out what I'm going to do on So basically, my Lanyan is currently my mannequin for Columbina. So the idea is that we're going to be using Sacrificial Jade because that makes perfect sense for Columbina. We're going to be using Silken Moon for now, because obviously I have to farm her new artifact set. It's 62, 203, 174 ER. And I've gone HP, oh, you can't see this. I have gone HP, crit damage. Now, as it turns out, Columbina will not only ascend with crit rate, she will also get 15 crit rate from her passive. So crit rate is very easy to get for her, so that's why 62% crit rate on that build is like dangerously close to 100% crit rate actually, when it's all said and done. So that's actually perfectly fine. So that's that. But because I'm using Sac Jade, because I'm going to start using Sac Jade on Columbina, I have to figure out what weapon I'm going to be using on Nouvelette instead. Now, of course, everyone's going to be like, oh, but you could just play Columbina and then swap the weapon with Nouvelette. No, that's not how I roll. That's not how I roll. I don't switch weapons that often. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone who has watched anything of mine know I don't switch weapons that often. Like, if the only reason why Skirk is even able to use Harange Pakufutsu is because Chlorand, I went ahead and got Absolution for Chlorand well before I even thought about, getting my Skirk build sorted out. Etc, etc, etc. Like, there's a lot of people who could use Primordial J Cutter, but they're not going to use Primordial J Cutter because Farina has Primordial J Cutter. That's it. Yeah, Columbina can reach 39 crit rate without artifacts. Yeah, it's kind of ludicrous, hey? Innefer is kind of the same as well. I found that Innefer's crit stats, like, this kind of happened without me really trying. I mean, yes, my artifacts are solid. Like, this is great. You know, this is decent. This is good. I mean, actually, no, this is really good. This is pretty solid. This is an attack cup for those playing at home. And this is good. It's my off piece, so of course it's good, right? And then, you know, boom, that's it. Like this didn't take a whole. I don't feel like anyone ever needs to go out of their way to get Ineffa's signature weapon because it's just necessary. So now the other thing I want to try and do is sort out a what the hell healing bonus. Healing bonus? Excuse me? Oh no, this is Silken. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so now what I need to find is a Golden Troop Animo Cup. Animo Cup or Attack Sand. Because I think I honestly think Yehoda is a little bit underrated. Now, I'm not going to come out and say, yeah, she's really, really strong or anything like that. No. I just think she's a little bit underrated. In that, I don't think people are appreciating how much she heals. Yehoda seems to heal a lot. And I'm not entirely sure if anyone has pointed that out in any meaningful capacity, so yeah. So we're gonna go and farm Golden Troop, actually. Because I don't need to continue farming Serenade anymore. Wish my Lisa had that easy building crit rate. Current ratio is 63-234. 63-234? What are you using? Crit damage hat? What's my Lisa? Because my Lisa's crit ratio should be pretty solid. 78-204, yeah. Yeah. 78-204, 202, sorry. 78-202. Yeah, Lisa's, to be fair, I guess Lisa has the, slightly hilarious advantage of ascending with EM. And so because she ascends with EM, obviously that was worthless right up until Sumeru. And then when Sumeru dropped, everyone is like, oh, I see the vision now. I see the idea of having Lisa ascend with EM instead of like attack or even better like ER. Annihilation mode. Anything like that. As it turns out, by doing that, she naturally has a slight advantage at least. She at least has a minor advantage in what is it? Buffing her aggravates. Not a major advantage, it's a minor advantage, but it is an advantage nonetheless. I can also get a crit rate, what is it, hat on Marasho's a new one. That would be fantastic too.
Ultimatum protocol. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Hand it over. Moving. Hunt them down.
But yeah, notice how like I'm running a Farina team. Yehoda is supposed to be technically a single target. Whoa! Oh, come on. Yehoda is meant to be technically a single target healer, but not really. And like, I can't get everyone to reload on this team. Now, granted, you know, part of that is also because LoL is Koran. But as it turns out, Yehoda's like somewhat unique, hilarious like single target off-field healing for like the character who has the lowest amount of HP. That mechanic seems pretty strong, ladies and gentlemen. It seems pretty strong.
Let the world
To the point where like Yehoda is not a team healer, but enough of a team healer.
Never into the shadows.
crit damage had Nephis weapon, crit rate subs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're definitely doubling up a little bit. But, no, I get it. I get it. That's not bad. But we won't use that. I don't think we'll use that.
Let my name echo in song!
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Smash and grab! Hand it over!
Ready.
Like, I feel like, obviously, the obvious solution, the obvious build for Yehoda is to just run, VV move on. But, I don't know. I just feel like I've never really liked VV because of its low duration. It's what, 8-second okay, yeah. But like, right, it's like, if I want to use VV, I have to be able to swirl, I have to on-field, like, it doesn't work off-field, so you have to swirl on-field, which is kind of lame.
Ultimatum protocol.
You're not going anywhere!
And then,
I never leave them!
Move it.
like, I don't know, so much of it is,
Time to test.
that's what makes Shillinan so nice. You know, it's what makes Shillinan nice, it's what makes, Durin nice, it's what makes, Chevreuse nice, it's what makes a lot of those other characters just really, really nice, is that you don't have to, like, constantly swap back to your goddamn animo character to get that swirl happen, so that you can get that VV happening. Ugh. You know, it's just cringe. Especially when you have like an on-fielder like Cloran, or even worse, Senno, or like,
Extra fee for that.
I don't know, a litany of other options. Oops.
Add Astra.
All of these characters who have long.
Thank you
on-field
for
times, and then
completing
you're like, well, I can't exactly swap back, can I?
Add Astra.
And then even worse, it's like on top of that, it's Yehoda. So even if you want to swap back, you're just swapping back to try and get that off-field, quote-unquote off-field application going on again. It's lame. I don't know. VV has always been lame, chat. This is the truth that nobody wants to hear. VV was, and always will be pretty lame. Okay. Do you do account reviews? Yeah, I can do account reviews. Fine, what's up? What do you got? Oh, these pieces are all so lame! Okay, if that's the case, you know what? I might actually just bite the bullet. I have a bunch of these things, I think. Do I? I have 2. That'll do. 2. That'll do the trick. Okay, let's do it. Let's go here. What the hell? Oh, come on! What do you mean? What do you mean you're going to make it? Whoa, hang on. What do we got here? Oh, I didn't even know I had these. Everyone? Useless, not necessarily useless. Useless. Okay. Oh man, why is my ear getting itchy again? Most of my characters are using IT. Builds are all over the place. maybe put your bills together so we can really what's the word?
Time
That it's a lot easier to review your account, because otherwise it's just gonna be a bit of a mess, and that could make things really confusing. All right, let's do this. I think if anything, like this particular addition to the game is kind of more for this stuff. So, wait, attack. Crit damage. Okay, this is going to be for Yahoda. Let's go. Okay, please be good. I mean, it's definitely going to at least be mid. Definitely going to be at least mid. Y'all ready for this, chat? Prage, fingers crossed. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Hello? Okay. Folks gonna be like, yeah, Kate, who are you gonna use that on? That's a great looking piece, isn't it? Who are you gonna use that on? Yahoda, that's who I'm going to use it on. Yeah, I'm gonna use it on Yahoda, folks. Yeah, that's right. That's this is the way. Okay. The crit rate is a bit low. Don't know what I can do about that. Is there anything I can do about that? I mean, I could use Viridescent Hunt, but that's lame. I kind of like Rainbow Serpent's Rainbow, unironically. What's the ER now? 50. 150. I think that might actually be enough. I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. Let's find out. Let's find out, chat. Let's find out.
Exactly.
So if we go to Not Cry, let's go here. Wait, hang on. Did I completely screw up? This counts as skill damage, right? Oh yeah, first off, let's actually level this up. I have to go and farm Mora again. Okay, cool, done. So this all should count as skill damage. Animo damage. Powerful instances of animo damage. Dash fails, yada da da, animo damage. When Ascendant Gleam, will not immediately start, steady consumes it, dealing damage when a fluffy meow ball hits an opponent, Yahoda regenerates 2 energy. Okay, I'm assuming I have enough ER then. I'm assuming 150 ER is like more than enough. Let's find out. Also, no healing hat, so let's see how good Yahoda's healing is in a team like this.
Insulation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Smash and grab! Hand it out!
Into the shadows. What a disgrace.
So, it's mainly that off-field healing that Yahoda is going to shine in.
Strike a pose!
So as you can see, this is not enough. So as you can see, 200 ER is evidently... Oh, crap. Oh, that's annoying.
Loaded.
Yeah, I forgot that shield actually cock-blocks Yahoda. That's annoying.
Evil will shoot on sight.
Okay, let's do it again.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
My debts are settled.
Yabai! Okay. Okay, for the record, I got screwed over by that gun lancer shield. So I gotta remember to like maybe not deal with that. TF? Maybe TF is a good choice here. I don't remember. TF works with Lunar Charge, right? Yeah. Right? When aforementioned, I think TF works with Lunar Charge. I think. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, let's use this one. Is that the right build? Do I have the right build? That's not the right build. What am I missing? That's right, this one. Okay. Is that the right build? Yeah, I'm only off by 20. Okay, cool, awesome.
Strike a pop.
Accelerating.
Might as well just kill these guys real quick. Yeah, what's up? You guys want smoke too?
Ready.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, TF actually works with Lunar Charge as well. Good to know. I think we already know this, but I forgot. Okay, we should be able to do this. Find out.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
You support Shark.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Smash and grab.
Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Bang.
I never
Moving. What a disgrace. Time to test the bomb. Ready.
strike a pose.
Okay.
Echoing song.
Annihilate.
Okay, don't use your hooders. Don't use your hooders hit yet. Break the shield first.
Hunt them down.
Alright. Unfortunate use of Farina's ult, though, but... Oh, nope, we got it back. Awesome.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
You're not going anywhere. Hand it over.
Moving. Time to test the bomb. Ready.
Okay, so the healing has definitely gone down. That's interesting. I also wasn't paying attention to Yoda's damage. That can't possibly be the difference. I wonder if it's just because I was fighting a boss this time as opposed to just fighting something like a domain. Let's find out. Also, in this team, Vivi would only work for like half of Chlorant's damage, and that's it.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song.
Preparing for dust up.
You're my target. I never.
Moving.
I wonder if this is then... I wonder if the angle is then to just start with your Hodis healing.
Hunt them down.
Okay, yeah, so you can see, as we see here, the healing is a little, is noticeably lower. Because we're not using a healing hat. That makes sense. Right? That makes perfect sense. So maybe that's the play. We So I also have a constellation. So we also have in her ult, particularly track in addition to the element with the highest number of characters, the element with the next highest number of characters among the remaining types. This allows 2 elemental effects to be active at once. Right. So if anything, I'm already getting the heal is already increased by 120% of the original healing amount. Am I just low on attack? Is that what's going on? Attack is increased by 56% up for 8 seconds after equipping character hits opponent while the equipping character is off field. The ult doesn't actually do damage, does it? Oh no, it does. Eh? Time to reveal retrieves 2 personals, reveals a single instance. After converting the thing. Oh no, yeah, her ult does a tiny bit of damage. It's a skill that actually does some damage. But then with this thing, what's this? When thinger their EM. Oh no, when. So, wait, where am I getting the idea that she heals the character with less health? Where am I getting that from? Huh? Wait, where am I getting the idea that Yehoda can technically heal off field but not really? Oh, right. If healed characters' HP is above 70%, they also restore. Right. Okay. Cool. Like a third of the healing goes to the character with the lowest HP as well. Right. That's where I'm getting it from. Okay. Cool. So I'm not going insane. Excellent. I'm not going insane, and it is attack scaling. Yes. Okay. Cool. So I'm not going insane. Just not super duper strong healing. But the main heal is strong. Wait, why are we doing this way? How about I just literally go and attack these characters right here? So what if I were to do this? This.
Finders keepers!
4k. 4k healing tick. 5k healing tick. $5k healing ticks. What is that? Once every 1.5 seconds thereabouts? Let's go to her ult. Gameplay. It doesn't say. Ugh, lame. Was anyone paying attention? Was that 1.5 seconds? Less than 1.5 seconds? 1 second? That'd be nice. If it's 1 second, then that's Bennett tier healing, so it's not that. I guess? I guess we can kind of start with Yehoda's. I don't really want to do that though. I don't know, it just feels weird. I don't know. I have to think about it. But anyway, DPS Yehoda, ladies and gentlemen. DPS Yehoda. You just need to run around a little bit.
This realm is true.
With a healing hat, I seem to be seeing like upwards of 8k healing ticks. That's actually pretty good. Especially as a quote-unquote single-target healer. That's low Shillinan tier. hang on, did I? Oh yeah, give me that. Okay, we got one back. Okay, anyway. Unless there's anything that I should further do to test this. Hey, you know what? Screw it, let's do it. While we have time. Because we have plenty of time. Because all I'm doing now... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't have to do anything else. Okay.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Defensive mode engaged.
Maybe I should also...
You're not going anywhere! Hand it over!
Into the shadows.
It's also entirely possible that Clorand is like not the best example to use to see if like Yehoda's healing is right. Oh, and also in a team like this with such a long rotation,
Let my name echo
there's
song!
downtime on Yehoda's healing.
Deployed. Annihilation mode.
You're my target!
Okay, not enough ER. No. Or is it just because I'm doing too long a rotation? I think it's just because I'm doing unironically too long a rotation. Let's go back to running not TF. That's really what I use? No, it's not. Because that's too much crit rate! I was say, like, that's not what I use. This is what I use. This is after Clorand's A4? A4? This is after Clorand's A... Yes, her A4. This is after Clorand's A4 has been active, by the way, folks. It's not like my build has like 20% too much crit rate. Okay, let's do this again.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up. Ready.
Ow.
Hunt them down.
Let the world collide! You're not going anywhere! Hand it over! Shower me with praise!
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode. Into the shadows.
Well, at least the single target healing is really, really good.
You're my target!
Yeah, okay. Having such a ludicrously long rotation with Clorand was a definite mistake.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up. Ready. Waiting for what? Don't die, because I would like to use you as a test dummy again. I didn't get any Mora out of that, so I think it survived. Yes, it's fine. Okay, cool. One more time. Okay, we'll wait for Thingo to finish that. One more time.
Let the world collide!
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol. Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
Yoo-hoo!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Smash and grab! I never...
Ready.
Time to shine! Showing you the...
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
You're my target!
Okay, Yehoda doesn't have enough ER. Yehoda doesn't have enough ER. Okay, let's figure this out. Yehoda doesn't have enough ER. That's annoying. Okay, so oh, that's why her heal is not high either, because I'm running an Animo cup. Okay. Okay. Change of plans. Change of plans. I'm thinking like, there has to be another reason why I'm not I don't seem to have that much. Done. Done. Okay. Because I was thinking like, there's no way it's just because I don't have the healing hat. That's the difference. No, it turns out that the difference is also because I'm only running attack sand now. So now the real difference, healing-wise, should just be that I'm missing a healing hat. Okay.
Smash and grab! Hand it over!
Eagle Roach. Shoot on sight.
More healing bonus up here.
Feeling song!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Wait, did I get a rare electro-infused thing?
I never...
Time to testify. Annihilation mode.
You're not going anywhere!
Somehow, still running out of... No, I don't have enough PR.
Loaded.
I really need more.
Hunt them down.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Preparing for dust up.
You're my target!
Ready.
What's my healing now? Instead of 5k heals, it should be like, what? 6k heals? Find something to attack. Oh, what's it firing at?
Defensive mode engaged.
Change of plan.
Hey Felix, how's it going?
Not going anywhere! So,
Do you need account review too?
leave empty-handed.
Around about the same, huh? Damn, this thing lasts a while. What's my ER now? 168. 168? Oh. Okay. What else do I have? Iridescent Van Rare, Silver Moon. Okay. What other things do I have? Game volume is too high, really? Really? The game volume is too high? It normally goes even lower when I'm speaking as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's just see if that remains to be the case, because that sounds unusual. I don't want to use this one. I still want my build to have at least some crit stats. This I think should be fine. W sand. Yeah, it's a great sand. Maybe this is where I'm lacking. Crit rate. Sorry, crit rate ER. This one has ER. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, let's see how well this one turns out. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah. I think it's time I get rid of one of these. I have too many of them and they're all good. Okay, we're gonna kill this one, finally. It has served me for a very long time, it's time for it to serve. Oh, god damn it! Oh, god damn it. It's actually better. Oh, god damn it. Right. Ugh. Fine. 174 ER now. I wonder if that's enough.
Last time I tried to pet.
Installation chamber deployed.
Fire rate back!
Okay, we'll fight something again. I don't want to fight Land Rover, that's stupid. Knuckle Duckle! Okay, we'll fight Knuckle Duckle. Knuckle Duckle! And, Florant, because she kind of wastes the single target healing at least. Ooh. I mean, it would be least.
I'll keep an eye on you.
No, we'll do Senno.
Our
Senno has long on-field time, but I don't, it doesn't have to be that long. Alright, we'll wait for Knuckle Duckle to, release the mini duck. Also, yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful holiday period. Spending time with the fam. Eating a lot, as is tradition. Unironically, my fam has been doing the direct opposite. We have actually been not eating gigantic dinners and all that jazz. Instead, we have been eating very normal dinners. We've been keeping it very straightforward, if anything.
Annihilation mode.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty. Your penance is due.
Yoo-hoo!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Okay, I wonder if I'm just getting... Okay, that sounds like... Okay, the fact that Yehoda actually got her ult back screams to me that this is just the power of Senno. The Senno actually, like, generates a fair bit of energy just by using his skill all the damn time. Rand, on the other hand, does not. So it'd be like me saying, like, oh yeah, Yehoda has enough ER when I'm playing her with, like, the Shogun. That's not exactly conducive to what we're trying to figure out here. I could use Lisa as the alternative then. Yeah, we can always use Lisa as... Yeah! But Lisa, if I play Lisa in this team, it'll be very quick swappy. And if it's quick swappy, then healing doesn't become an issue at all. Alright, let's do this again.
Strike a pose!
Do 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 do. Oh. Can't catch me. Ah, okay, never mind. You can catch me. Ba la la ba la ba. What, really?
Oh dear! Oh, look at me!
Okay, I need to wait. Okay, I think let's start with this.
Isolation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust-up.
Smash and grab! I never leave.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Let's spark things up a little.
No! No! You're too far away!
You're in for a little shock. Cleanup sequence initiated. Come a little closer.
Come on, big hit. Oh yeah! One more time. One more time. We're gonna do this again. One more time. One more time. And then we will finish off the damn Durin quest. Yeah, I think an attack cup probably. I might be actually doing more damage with Yehoda running an attack cup than with an Animo cup on this build and on this team because I've got Golden Troop. Like I've got Golden Troop, I've got Farina. I don't know if I'm maximizing my fanfare. Actually, yeah, I don't know if I'm maximizing my fanfare. Find out. Never check.
Shower me with praise!
Do this.
Time to shine!
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
You're not going anywhere! Hand it over!
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
You're in for
maximizing
a little
fanfare.
shock.
Oh no, I'm not. Just seeing the entire team get healed, but I don't know if I maximize my fanfare. Oh, confusing. Okay, one more time. I promise you, I'm not stalling. I'm actually trying to figure this out. Okay.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Strike a pose! Let my name echoes!
Accelerate.
Smash and grab! Find your feet!
Try not to enjoy this.
Oh, that's not helpful.
Come a little closer. Annihilation mode.
The only bonus do I have now? 24.9. But I did end up cycling through a bunch of people.
You're in for a little shock.
Your account is ready? Awesome. We'll have a look in a sec. We'll have a look in a sec because I'm really struggling to figure this out. No, we'll use Seno. We'll use Seno. Because at the end of the day, Seno is probably the best representation of whether this works.
Surrender!
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come on!
I probably should have started with Nefa.
Ultimatum protocol.
You're not going anywhere! I never...
Futile! Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stand condemned.
Are you?
Guilty.
Oh. Okay, we can at least say that we can at least say energy is fine. We have at least seemingly fixed the energy problem, I think. At least with Senna on the team. Okay, so I think if we start with Innepa first.
Surrender!
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up. Time to shine! You're my target!
Load up.
Finder hit!
Nowhere to run! Through me!
Alright, let's go!
Your penance is due! Guilty! Your penance is due!
What are we looking at now? 30%. It maxed out!
Stay condemned!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
It maxed out! We do love to see that.
Strike close! Pass it over!
Alright, heal up everyone. Okay, I think I'm satisfied. Okay. After all of that, and yes, that's Seno, who is Flynn's, as far as I'm concerned. He's missing an artifact. Why is he missing an artifact? Wasn't even looking at his damage. He's missing an artifact.
Good
Yeah, Pizza. What's your account ID, by the way? 'Cause wait,
in the end.
you're not this guy, are you?
All
I have a handful of like Russians. I have a handful of Russians in here.
placed upon the scale.
Send on Discord. Okay. Oh, you're also on a different server. Okay.
You're not going anywhere! I guess this'll do.
What the hell was that?
I still couldn't get away.
Alright, one sec. I just suddenly have the urge to fight Sigrun. Stall. Yeah, the stall is really going to continue. Sorry, folks.
Installation chamber deployed. Yoo-hoo! You're my target!
Oh, damn it. Why does this thing do so much damage? Hurry up and die already! Alright, Sigrun! Oh. Sigrun or Sigurd? Maybe Sigurd. I've been calling him Sigrun. Isn't that, what are the Norse? Valkyrie? That's the name I've been using anyway. Alright. Here we go. Oh, Sigurd! Alright, let's do this.
The light will never die!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode. Let the world win!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness! Surrender! Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due! You stand condemned!
Ah! Dang it.
Your penance is due! Guilty! condemned!
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol. Shower me with praise! The lightning!
Let's go!
I stand against the long night and scorch the dark!
Wah!
I never...
Through me, justice is served.
Alright, heal yourself up, Yehoda!
Your penance is due! You stand condemned! Your penance is due! Win! You stand condemned!
Annihilation.
This.
Time to shine! You're my target! Just you wait!
Your sins weigh upon you!
Let's go!
Guilty! You stand condemned! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Dispel!
Echoing song! Matching ground!
Warrior!
Surrender! Through me, justice is served!
Let's go!
Condemned! Guilty!
Oh yeah, okay, I'm definitely satisfied with my Yehoda build now, ladies and gentlemen.
Strike a pose! Let the world come on! You're not going anywhere! Hand it over!
Nowhere to run!
Could probably have a little bit more ER. Could probably have a little bit more ER. 180 might be the ideal, but I don't got that, folks. I don't got that. Okay, let's just quickly have a look at old mate's Akasha, rather old mate's account real quick. Right. What am I going to see if I see this? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that'll help. So we have Pizza-chan's account real quick. Wants to do an account review. So we have Lisa, Skirk, Garming, Farina, Nahida, Sitlali, Shenyun, Official, Lauma, Bennett. Okay, cool, sure. And that's actually Bennett. Okay. So we have C3. C3? Really? You of all people, you only have C3? I thought you were like one of the biggest Lisa Sebs, rivaling even me, but your Lisa's only C3? This is a little bit disappointing. Thought you'd be better than this. Come on! Come on! Tempest Fugit, buddy. Time's a ticking. I only began May 2024, which means you would have been around for at least 3 times. No, May. Yeah, you would have been... Okay, so you got all of these from the shop then. Yeah, you've been around long enough to get 3 constellations from the shop. Wait, was that when the Mondstadt Chronicle banner was around as well? What was that? Mondstadt Chronicle Wish. When the hell was that? You started right after the Mondstadt Chronicle banner. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh no, oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Because Lisa, unironically, did not have a lower chance of showing up on the Mondstadt Chronicle banner. People were unironically getting back-to-back Lisas in the Mondstadt Chronicle banner because the 4-star pool was basically everyone from Mondstadt, and everyone from Mondstadt who was a 4-star was given equal chance. Ergo, the Mondstadt Chronicle banner was actually technically a Lisa and Bakaya banner as well. Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. You done missed out, buddy. You done missed out. Yeah, no, I know. Okay, well, it's going to take another year and a half for you to get C6 Lisa then. Okay. 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 We have 63, 230, 243. Yeah, that's way too much crit damage for that little crit rate. Definitely. Your flower is, what do you got? 112 ER, okay. And you're running an ER, Electro Cup, of course, of course. Your flower for what it's worth is actually very good. 4-line? Sorry, 3-line start, looks like. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Would have preferred maybe crit rate instead of the EM, but whatever, it is what it is. I could have gotten so many, yeah, exactly. Your feather is really, really good. Yeah, no notes. Perfect, no notes. Your sand is tragic. This would be the piece to improve on. This would be the piece to either strongbox or, if push really comes to shove, use the artifact maker. Your Electro Cup is really good, no notes. Your crit rate hat is also very tragic. So no surprises here. It's your sand and your hat that suck. Your hat, not so much, because even though it's flat attack, it's still attack. Whereas with your sand, it's flat HP and flat defense. Both are useless. Obviously, your hat also has flat defense, which is useless, but at least it has something. At least you can still use that flat attack, even though it's not great. I mean, obviously, we can say focus on trying to get a better sand, but the reality is, if you're going to continue farming for this, which I'm assuming you are, just keep farming and hope you get a better sand and hat. That's basically it. All right, we have Calamity of Eshu Skirk. I'm assuming that means you play with Dahlia or Sitlali or Diona? No, you wouldn't play with Diona. That's absurd. You're probably playing with Sitlali then, aren't you? Because I don't think you'd be a Dahlia player. I don't understand. No, Dahlia only works in a double Hydra setup with Skirk. Okay, what do we got? Whoa, what? 46? Wait, why 46? How does Eshu work again? Do you get crit rate out of that? What the hell is Calamity of Eshu? Where the hell is... Oh, here it is. Crit rate is increased by 16%. That's still not enough. Yeah, I can reshape the sands to get a better stats, mainly crit rate, and I have a feather with 20% crit rate. I play Skirk with Layla. Layla, yes. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. So, hang on, let me double check. You got 46 crit rate here. Okay, let's do this. So, you have... Hang on. So you have 46 crit rate. 46.2 actually. So you have 46.2 crit rate. There's 15 coming from Eshu. There's another 15 coming from... No, that's not right. 20. Is it 20 or is it 15? Oh, hell, what's Cryo Resonance?
All ran away. Someone's not getting their dried fish today.
15. Okay, cool. Where are you? Okay. Okay, so you've got another 15 coming from Cryo Residence. 16? Wait, is it 16? Oh, hell, did I misread it? It does make sense. Usually weapons have like a binary number. As a number. Yeah, binary. Oh, no, I guess all numbers are technically binary. If you're loosey-goose about it. Like... Okay, my mistake. It's 16. Right. Okay, so... Okay, so 46.2, you get 16, you get 15. 77.2% crit rate. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So you've got that. Obviously, energy doesn't matter. Cryo cup. If memory serves, attack cups are similar. Attack cups are similar in DPS as cryo cups, right? But that's mainly because Farina. It's not anything to do with Skirk herself, right? It's not just because of Skirk herself that cryo cups and attack. Oh no 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 no! I've checked my Skirk as well. Cryo cups and attack cups are more or less the same. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, let's have a look at this. We've got pretty good flower. I mean, yeah, obviously flat defense, whatever, who cares? Really good offset feather. Would be nice if it was perfect, but whatever. That's a nice looking sand. Defense percent is sad, but whatever. Yeah, your cryo cup is fine. Yeah, that EM roll is annoying, but yeah, your cryo cup is fine. And your crit damage hat is very good. I don't think there's really anything you need to do for this Skirk. It should be really good. Yeah. Yeah, your Skirk is good. 1,000 Blazing Suns Garming. Please tell me you didn't go out of your way to pull 1,000 Blazing Suns for Garming. Does 1,000 Blazing Suns even... How much can you even do with 1,000 Blazing Suns on Garming? High base attack, low crit rate. Okay, cool. When you use your burst, that's what happens. Your crit damage is increased by 20%, and your attack is increased by 28%. Okay, we do love that. While this is happening, its duration is increased by 2 seconds for every normal or charge attack that deals elemental damage. Okay, so you're really just using it for 10 seconds and that's about it. This effect can trigger once a max duration increases to 6. Okay. Obviously, you're not in Night Soul, so you're not going to be getting additional crit damage and attack. But, okay, sure. Yeah, okay, you know what? Fair enough. You're basically using this as a... You're basically getting additional crit damage and attack. So, this is a 55-191 build, actually. And you have... 28% more attack. Oh. You're up to like 2k attack then. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. You've got C6, so I think your ER is still low. How much is mine? How much is mine? I have C6. How much is mine? I have 136 ER, and I feel like occasionally I don't have enough ER. I feel like your Garmin doesn't have enough ER. But then again, I don't play with... I try to not play with Bennett because he's cringe. So maybe that's the difference. If you're playing a double pyro team, you're probably fine. Okay, let's have a look at these pieces real quick. Crimson Witch. Wait, as if you don't go Marechaussee. Wait, is Crimson Witch the play? I would have thought it was Marechaussee all the way. It's not. He can easily reach max stats on the forced pace effect. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, never mind, I stand corrected. Although with that much crit rate, you really could go Marechaussee instead. Who are you playing with to make up for the crit rate deficiency you've got? Yeah, no, otherwise, I mean, flower looks good, feather looks great. Sand sucks. Instead of flat HP, I would have... Obviously, instead of flat HP, you'd rather go crit rate. That's unfortunate. Your off-piece cup is actually absolutely perfectly fine. Because attack percent is still good. But, ooh. How delayed are you, Pizza, by the way? By the way, YouTube has a YouTube has a rewind function. YouTube has a DVR plus rewind function, so you might not be 20% crit rate with a C6. Oh shit. Hang on, does that mean I've actually got too much crit rate on my build? Because I completely forgot about that. I have 61 crit rate on my Garmin build. C6 gives them 20% more crit rate? Oh shit, that means I've actually overcapped on crit rate. I've actually overcapped on crit rate. Okay, fun times, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, we love to see that. Okay, then how about I very haphazardly change my Garmin build? That's still too much crit rate. What the hell? I actually cannot get any better than that. Okay, that's interesting. So I have 50... Hang on, let me double check then. So now I have 52 plus 20 plus 36. I have 8 too many crit rate. Oh my god! I don't play Garving. You might not be delayed. You might just need to rewind. Yeah, just remember, folks, YouTube has a DVR and rewind function now. So if your network, for whatever reason, or if my stream is, let's say, too high quality and you're lagging a little bit on the stream, and therefore you notice that there's a huge delay, it's very likely that the stream is actually not delayed per se. It's more likely that you actually just need to do the opposite of rewinding. You just need to like fast forward. You just need to fast forward up to like where we're actually live if you want to keep up, because with the way that Pizza Chan is responding, it almost felt like old mate here was delayed, but he might not be. So there we go. Okay, so with that in mind, we're already at 75. Okay, so it's a 75 90 build because of Thousand Blazing Suns. That's not bad. Your cup, I feel like I would probably go for I feel like the cup would be better off if you go for one that's oops or crit. Because I'm guessing you're playing with Bennett then, huh? Because you've got Bennett here. I'm guessing you're playing with Bennett. If that's the case, then I think you could get you probably have a better cup somewhere. And then your hat is tragic. Yeah, your hat is tragic. It's still fine. Like for what we're trying to do here, it's fine, but like you've got low rolls on your crit rate, and then you've got extra rolls on your flat defense. I know Garming is on field. He doesn't need flat defense. Alright, Lady Farina. What the hell is this? 63, 247. That's not nearly enough crit rate. That's not nearly enough crit rate at all. Last I checked, Splendor of Tranquil Waters does not give you crit rate. Does it give you a hidden bit of crit rate? No, it does not. Splendor of Tranquil Waters doesn't give you crit rate. That's not nearly enough crit rate. You're using a crit damage hat. I think you should use a crit rate hat instead. That's my first thing. I think you should use a crit rate hat instead. If you have one, great. There we go, because then you'll have plus 20 crit rate. That'll jump up to 83. You'll have a build that's 83 and at minimum 187. You could probably get an 83 200 build out of this. That should be a lot better. Your flower sucks. Your flower needs work. Your feather... Okay, you have C2. So your feather is actually your low HP is not. Your low HP is unironically not too bad. How much HP do you end up with after all is said and done? Because I don't really know how this C6. Yeah, I have a better Pyrocop. My Farida definitely needs improvement, but I am farming the damn domain. Okay, cool. Your feather... Yeah, I feel like your feather is overkill on the HP. Crit stats. Crit stats is more important at this point. ER... I mean, if you want to use her ult all the damn time, I feel like that's not enough ER. I have 200 ER and I still don't really get to use her ult all the damn time. That being said though, I mean, this is still good. I think I get 50k HP. Then I think your feather is overkill. On HP. Crit all the way. Yeah, obviously, flat defense, lol. Keep working on it. Hydro Cup does make sense, I guess. You know what? I don't know. I think HP is fine. I think HP cups might be better. Because it's Farina, you've got Golden Troop. I think HP cups might still be better. There is a... I think with Farina... Oh my god, the Farina mains are going to come in here and be like, no, you're completely wrong. They're going to eat my ass alive. I think with Farina, there is a threshold where... I think with... Is it C2? Okay, never mind. I stand corrected then. Okay. Hydro Cups. Your Hydro... Why is your Hydro Cup missing stats? Because it's just low rolls. And you've got an EM roll and an attack roll. I'm assuming you're not playing forward Vaporator, so you've got a lot of dead rolls on your cup. Still, it's a Hydro Cup on set, so you know, I won't be too judgmental on it, but at the same time, damn. Crit rate hat. For real, crit rate hat. 100%. Not crit damage hat. I don't think that's the play. I don't think that's the way to go with this build, at least. Crit rate hat. Nahida, Wandering Eva Star. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Triple EM. Okay. 42, 1... Have you... No, you have built your... No. You haven't built your Nahida... Wait, you have built your Nahida for... Well, you've at least leveled up your Nahida's talents for DPS. Tenacity? What teams are you playing with Nahida? This is the first time I've ever seen a Tenacity Nahida build. And also, your Tenacity pieces are kind of trash. I mean, yeah, you're... I guess if it's just support Nahida, I guess this is a whole lot of who cares then. But your feather is completely useless. Your sand is tragic. Your cup is completely useless. Aggravate, TOTM is her best on those I guess if you don't care about Nahida's spread damage. I guess. Okay. I think if anything then ER is what you're missing. I feel like ER is the thing you're missing, because Wandering Even Star doesn't give you ER, does it? You changed the feather to a way better one? Okay, thank goodness for that. Equipping character will gain 24% of their EM as bonus attack. Nearby party members will gain 30% of this buff for the same duration. 30% of this buff. So 8% of Nahida's EM as bonus attack. 8... Wait, that's it? Oh no, did I just show my emails? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, hold on, one sec. Let me do this. I mean, it's not like you guys are going to leak that I have 87 subscriptions to Pornhub via my emails, so, you know, I think I'll be safe. I think ER is what you're missing then. 8% of 900 plus 100 attack. I honestly don't think Wandering Evenstar is even the play at this point. You'd really want to R5 that if you're going to use it, because R1, I don't see it being useful at all. If you R5 it, at least it's going to be 16% of it, so at least it'll be 200 attack. I mean, still, it's only 200 attack. Wow, who cares? But, like, that's the wrong one. Yeah. I feel like ER is the way to go. Alright, Sitlali. I think ER is, once again, just the way to go. As much ER as you can. Do you need EM? Yeah, EM is stronger for the shield. Like, don't have a better option, Favge? Honestly, I think Favge is the way to go then. Yeah, you'll lose 165 EM. Fine. I cop that on the chin and be able to use her ult on the regular. You're trying to play DPS. Sorry, you're trying to play support Nahida. Favge might honestly be the way to go. You've got 42 ER. Oh, sorry, 42 crit rate. So yeah, I think Favge is the play. C1 Sitlali. You're not using it for DPS, so I guess this doesn't really. Oh no! Oh no! This is like a Yunjin buff, so I guess it's good. Stellar Blade. I can't believe it's called Stellar Blade. You get okay. So okay, never mind. EM is good. Yeah, EM is good. EM is good. Was planning to get C2. Okay. I mean, you're not using it for DPS. So if anything, I think it's just like I mean, I don't have to tell you. As much EM and ER as possible is pretty much the play. Yeah, you've got a bunch of EM here as well, so that's good because your EM is also going to make your shield stronger. So your flower sucks. Your feather is good. Your ER stand is an ER stand. Would be nice if it didn't go crit and went all EM, but whatever, we do what we can. Your EM cup therefore sucks a lot, but it's an EM cup, so you know you make do with what you can. And then your EM hat sucks, but you make do with what you have. So I think the biggest culprit is your flower and your hat. Those are the big ones. I don't know how much ER Sitlali even needs. If this is actually enough ER, then never mind. Everything I just said is completely nonsensical. But considering that you don't need crit at all, yeah, I don't see how your I don't see how your hat and your flower are like quote unquote good. Shenyun. Favge. C2 and Favge. Okay. That's fair enough. Okay, so that might be too much crit rate, but we'll make do. I farmed that until I got the main stats. Fair enough. Animal damage bonus. Oh, I'll make 2,802. Wow. How much do I have? That might actually be more than me. Nope, I got 3,600. Never mind. Yeah, okay. So I think to that extent, 157 ER. Crap, how much do I have? 183. And I feel like that's not necessarily enough. Oh no, but you've got Favge. You'll be fine. Okay. Planning to get a Sig. Fair enough. Okay, well in that case, I mean, really it's just the fact that this has a bunch of crit damage stats that you rather have in attack. This has... Actually, this is fine. This is fine. I'd rather get it into ER, but whatever. This is fine. I mean, this is whatever, who cares? Your attack cup is whatever, who cares? Your attack hat... Do you not have an attack hat with any ER? Like, any at all? Or maybe... I don't think you need more crit rate. I think you'll be fine. Nah, your Shenyuan's fine. There's nothing really that you need to do. If you get her signature, then suddenly ER. Never mind. If you're getting her sig, then screw it. Energy regeneration doesn't really matter. So never mind. Actually, never mind. Energy regeneration suddenly doesn't matter. C6 official. Okay, what do we got? Double crowned. Nerd. 165. Oh yeah, stringless. Good. Okay, buddy, come on. What the hell is this? 38 crit rate? 38 crit rate and you double crowned her? What is this? What is this, man? What are we looking at here? Are we actually, like, building her, or are we not using her? Like, you've got her to C6, which apparently some people haven't even done. You've double crowned her, and yet we're looking at 38 crit rate. What the hell's happened? Your flower is hilarious in that it's got all the useful stats, and yet it looks fine. It looks okay from a very cope perspective. Pieces for my Farina. Yeah, your feather is fine. Your attacks. Do you seriously not have an attack stat that has some crit rate at the very least? Like, just some? Like, this is how tragic it is. It's reached a point where, like, even my official, who I don't play, who I've left at level 80, by the way, is still clowning on you. Okay, fair enough. She's using Aqua Simulacra. But she's still clowning on you with 69.5 crit rate, dog. Like, come on. Okay, your Electro Cup is fine. Your crit rate hat is... What the hell? Level 10! Oh, you haven't even fully leveled up your crit rate hat. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. You haven't fully leveled up your crit rate hat. Ugh, okay. So, if anything, technically this is a... What are we? Oh no, I don't mean on set. I just mean, do you not have an attack sand at all that has more crit rate than this? So, what are we? We're 38.1. Plus 31.1 minus 17.9. So we're already up. So we're actually at a 51.3% crit rate, which is still. I mean, okay, fine. At least you have like the most mildly, vaguely, slightly okay build. That's not great. Yeah, that's not great. ER, I think you're. Do you have enough? Is that enough ER for official? Official allegedly generates a lot of energy, according to the meta nerds. I have 114. Never mind. I think you have enough. I think I have enough ER. I don't have others. Then at least level it up, mate. And see if you actually end up rolling oops or crit. If you do, then at least that's okay. Llama! Okay, this is not a llama that you're building for DPS. Okay. As much EM as possible. We like that. 669. That's it? That's it? Because you're not using it for you're not using her for damage. You're not using her for damage, it seems. So why do you have so much crit? You have a lot of double crit roll. Wait, everything is double crit. That's hilarious. Where's your crit? Wait. Oh no, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong stat. Sorry, my bad. 989 EM. You're good to go. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's a DPS build, at least if you compare it to mine. Yeah, mine is, yeah, if you, yeah, when I build mine for DPS, I've got like 70 something crit rate and 130 something crit damage. You've got not that. But I think you have way more EM than me, because I don't think I went for an EM hat. No, I didn't go for an EM hat. That's the difference right there. So, C1. Ah, you are definitely a category viewer. That's the way. This is the way, chat. C1. Go for it, folks. Go for it. Yeah, I think based on how you have built her, no notes. No notes. And then finally, Favj. Apparently, according to the Bennett Defense Brigade, if you are a Favj Bennett user, you're not a Bennett user. Which is one of the reasons why Ian-san is better than Bennett, ladies and gentlemen. Because you can be a Favj Ian-san user and you would be actually the most typical Ian-san user on the planet. Whereas if you are a Favj Bennett user, you're unironically shunned by the theory crafting community, you're shunned by the meta slaves, you're shunned by the Bennett Defense Brigade. Yeah. As it turns out, Favj Bennett is most certainly not the way to go. That being said, though, you have a lot of ER, so you're good to go. You're doing... Yeah, this is Pizza-chan's account. I'm just going to do that one because we haven't done Durin's Quest yet. We haven't finished that one yet, and I have less than an hour left. I have a killer, but I don't have an ER sand. Yeah, you're going to need that ER sand. Assuming you hate Bennett as much as I do and did. Yeah, you're going to want that ER sand. I don't hate them. I don't hate him anymore, but I don't like him. And because I don't really care to, like, keep him on field for too long, even though he's a lot better dressed these days. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want that ER. Yeah. So ER sand is basically that's it. That's really all that needs to be said. You get that sorted, you use a killer, you move on with your life. That's it. That's it. Alright. Like I said, we've stalled long enough. Let's do this damn thing. Let's go and talk to Albedo.
So this is the other Durin, huh? If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity that people would have had to endure. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero. No, I'm just a little envious, that's all.
Oh, hey, Albedo.
Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Yeah.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
Damn! What?
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh, you're here too?
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Also, hello to the 10 people watching. I guess everyone's showing up to watch Peak.
Master Jean filled me in on what happened. And I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Alright, what's going on?
Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power...
So that's why there's two versions of Durin that you can play with. You've got the sort of lizard brain, or dragon brain instinctual part of Durin. That's DPS Durin. And then you've got the Durin that we see right now, which is support Durin. Okay.
This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory. Bringing Fairy Tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good. And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing.
Yeah, the magic.
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book.
It's about damn time.
The story most likely relates to me. So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
So now we're about to do the paralogism part.
Huh?
Huh? One sec. Okay, let's continue. Bro dipped.
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
I see.
Okay.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the Sage Witch's hands. Though gentle and
Right, Sage Witch
he had
is
his mother's old sharp
oh, what's her name? Granddaughter.
and
Okay.
he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
Right. Because in paralogism, didn't we go and take out the still beating heart of Durin and use that as part of the process to turn mini Durin into the Durin we see today?
What is this place?
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Are you a Dodoko?
Hold on. Why do I look like this?
Oh, yeah! forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
At least you're still human-shaped.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a
Cat guy, let's go.
must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
Well, yeah, because Paimon is definitely still Asmodee but reborn. Durin is Durin, and the Traveler is a Descender, and therefore is not affected by whatever Ermin's soul changing witch magic this is.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
Cat guy kawaii. Oh.
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
That was easy.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
A hidden wall?
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here? Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Is that the part where Is that the part where stopped figuring out, like,
I found something.
the rest of the story?
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warm.
This was part of paralogism. Yeah.
And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead.
Right.
Only then would the evil dragon...
So that's why there's this great big heart in the design of Durin, the character now, huh? It's to represent that. But, like, see the heart on his chest?
Life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason.
We have time.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
How about we explore this area later? Destroy the heart of the evil
Unless
dragon.
The little dragon kept moving. Eventually, he would be forgotten. Ahead of them was a storyless void. And
Yep,
they could
can't go there.
no further.
What other options do we have? What the? Mini Durin.
There you are.
Oh! Hello there!
What are you doing here?
Hey! It's Mini Durin again! What are you doing holed up in here?
I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Okay.
You must be really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also excited. I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human. It's all thanks to that clay man. He's the one who talked me into it.
Yeah, he did.
Once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. and go on many unforgettable adventures.
I'm so glad to hear it.
Many?
The only thing is,
How many have you gone on, Durin?
becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human, there will always be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
Funny, isn't it? After talking to you, I'm not afraid anymore either. So, are you ready now?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished...
Wait, did we just bypass the destroy the heart
was
option?
still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold.
Uh-huh.
Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead.
Yeah, why are we repeating? Why are we repeating this?
Would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale? At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart. And a new...
So I did actually just bypass the let's destroy the dragon's heart option, didn't I?
The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the little dragon born anew.
Okay.
Finally, a happy ending.
Wait, why are we in...
Last step, right?
Are we in purgatory?
We completed the story.
Why are we still here?
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
Well, of course not. That's the whole thing is we're trying to
Be the
figure
most
out the next
crucial
part of the story.
all. The real last step.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow. You're all so serious all of a sudden.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Durin, are you alright?
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered.
Okay.
Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Hey, what kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it. What choice does he have?
Time is running out. So, will the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or will he simply give in?
What's up with the narrator?
Did narrator.exe just suddenly run into...
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
Okay, let's try give in.
Devouring claw! Gah! Gah!
Oh, we don't have enough ink to hold back the darkness. Oh no! Oh dear, oh dear!
This power back?
Oh, so that's why this ink mechanic was there. Because, obviously, it was planned that we would not be able to hold back the darkness, or somehow we would be able to make some new ink, but I'm not aware of a solution for that. You had enough ink? Did I screw up?
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this me?
Oh, we're doing this again.
So the story ended with the little dragon.
Oh no! What do we do now?
Yeah, we're back to doing that again.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Okay, let's do this again. I only have 3 ink left. And that required 4. It requires 4 ink, and I only have 3 ink left.
Dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply
Hey, Gastia, how's it going?
The little dragon.
Is it a new cut?
Blank. Blank again.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Yeah, we ran out of ink.
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
It means that Ender's daughter can't make any. Huh?
To the others!
It means that Ender's daughter can't write anymore.
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
Oh crap!
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
So there's supposed to be a way for me to get enough ink.
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just
Okay, we're gonna keep
rise
going.
the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
Just not time for the story to end.
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M.
Yeah.
From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect it has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track.
Right. Yeah. How long are the quests for unlocking hexbugs for each character? Oh, they're not long. They're maybe like half an hour each. Half an hour if you actually pay attention to what's going on. For example, the Mona one you could probably get done in about 15 minutes flat. But because it talks about Khaenri'ah, I spent a good half an hour just going, what? No way! What do you mean by this? That's crazy. Oh my god. Holy hell. And then you fight some monsters and you move on.
But Durin's story, on the other hand,
You need someone to continue writing
as
it.
Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within.
Basically,
In other words,
yeah.
his story can't continue. Because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Indeed.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
Durin will just vanish.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's
Yeah.
hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
Alright.
There, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead.
Is Durin going to write his own damn story?
How is his magic works? If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
Well, I mean, at this point, he gets cooked either way, so he might as well give it a try.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
Yeah.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
Got him. Alright, let's go. Mozzies, I swear. Alright, let's do this.
Invisible wall. Protect the dragon. It's staring through uncrossable edge of existence itself. In that sense, all other elements fall to fraction as if struck by some transcendent
Only you counted as an enemy, so I could get energy!
Gotta keep going.
Ooh. Hold on.
ahead lies only
Sorry.
a stormless void.
My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
That's right. And chalk. Maybe.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
I can't feel a connection.
We're in purgatory.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
Your name is Durin. Named for the great dwarf
Durin,
of Khazad-dûn.
in this world, fate
Right?
is for no one.
Did I get... Is my Lord of the Rings lore accurate?
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go make your wish come true, Durin.
That's right. Listen to the Traveler.
My wish?
Yeah, your wish. We've chucked
Your
many, many Primo Gems at it, bro. Come on. Make it true, mate. Make it true. into the white space. Whoa. Oh, we're back here. What?
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Well, the author dies.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver. Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Ah.
Thank you, everyone.
And is Durin going to be that?
You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rhindaughter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among
it's
the
just
most
her. It's just those two now.
unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that. Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone.
The laws of life and death are definitely unyielding, except Capitano broke one of the rules of death, and Rhindaughter is now the shade of life, meaning she's probably breaking the laws of life as well. Yeah, unyielding indeed.
If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human. This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
Fair.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
What?
See? Then perhaps
You could do that?
way I can help. I could
I mean, I guess that just simply means hold on to it.
to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Wait, is Alice creating? Sorry, is Alice creating a
Much, in fact.
a large language module? Oh, sorry.
Your life
Oh my god, what is it called?
Then I'm sorry
LLM,
it
right?
would not last
A
forever.
large
No
language
matter how much you write,
model?
there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will
Is
never
Alice
stop.
creating a new AI?
Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough
Corpus?
to continue describing this world.
As opposed to Grenier and Infested?
The story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
Okay. Oh no, M's old.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Damn.
Why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate in Teyvat? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after.
Wait, so Pinocchio exists in
Just how
Teyvat?
fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after? Tell me.
Pinocchio?
In
Yeah, they just mentioned a wooden boy making a wish to become a real boy.
greatest regret.
Did I misread that? In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish, and even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy. That's Pinocchio, isn't it?
To
Pinocchio...
story without an ending.
Giuseppe makes Pinocchio,
Not a
Pinocchio
bad
gets animated,
It's true. Many writers come to
and then
consider
Pinocchio's
that
one singular wish is to become a real boy.
But I see things differently. My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Anya.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever. For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to.
Wait, what?
For what is storytelling?
Sorry, one sec. Found a way to use my magic to transform some of my finished... Huh?
While leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations.
Wait, is Anya sacrificing some of her other stories to try and give us ink to finish off, well, to continue Durin's story? So what? Durin's story is going to cause... So what? Durin's existence is going to cause people to forget other stories? Like what? Boar Princess and stuff like that? Is that
even
what's going on?
once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Teyvat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Teyvat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though.
And we still have a descender who can help.
Show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink.
In fact, he
never reading
did.
the chapter you had in mind and gets stuck roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that, you...
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Okay.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
So,
what's holding you back?
So which stories are getting...
Will become of you after
So which stories are getting turned into ink?
Fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go.
Oh, the story of Anya. Wait, what?
Or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
Are we having a Nahida Rukadvata moment again? Is M sacrificing herself and everyone's memories of her so that Durin can live on and continue writing his story? Are we basically doing the Rukadvata method, but for a different reason? Where M feels like she needs to erase herself from everyone's memory so that Durin has something to use to make sure that everyone remembers him. Rukadvata needed to erase herself because her memory was corrupted with forbidden knowledge. So it's different reasoning, but it's otherwise the same kind of thing? No? Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Am I just reading too hard into the line, I can use your magic to convert some of my old stories into ink? Maybe I'm just reading too hard into it.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
She's speaking to us through time. Oh, this had like huge
and without warning.
Ezio speaking to Desmond vibes.
The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, It was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun. Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew.
Yeah, so we really did pull a
To challenge the fate
Desmond,
that barred the way ahead.
Desmond chatting with Ezio moment.
Looks like this is the final step.
Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
Okay.
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
What the? Fate Durin is only ahead?
Thunder!
Oh.
Stay away from me!
I'm guessing DPS Durin is the play here.
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
What the? Venti? Come on, Durin, get his ass.
Devouring claw! Lament for the end!
Oh, no, you don't. I really ran into that.
Looks
Wow,
like there's
really?
nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
This time, the light prevails!
Got him.
Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate.
But there is still a second version of him.
Is far from over.
So, what, is Durin basically god of stories now?
Is everyone okay?
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome!
New outfit?
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has changed. I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines. Like I said before, it's not every
Yeah,
day
especially because Scary Memes isn't an off-fielder.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Allow me to just check one thing. Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness!
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
Oh yeah. Time for scary memes too.
What don't humans
Get ready to
party?
put the hurt in the dirt on the Dottore.
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy? Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Yep.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate, not the time for academic discussions.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun. All right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given the extraordinary nature of the things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Okay, see ya! So, it's party time next! Huh?
Oh no, how much of this is left? Oh, it's just Alice.
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished! Just like she said she would!
Let's go and talk to Lisa then.
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
We got the slightly different Durin outfit, ladies and gentlemen. The slightly different Durin outfit. So the main difference is it's literally just something on his head. It's just something on his head.
Does this outfit suit me better? I trust your judgment.
Lock on his heart has faded. Whoa, wait. Oh yeah, true. Heart's unlocked. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, very minor change to his outfit. Oh, we're not going to talk to Lisa. We're actually going to go and talk to Alice Actual. Alice Actual.
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
You had special plans for the Traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect. I chose the Traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who she is. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Right.
What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
And slightly concerned.
The trouble, Lord Barbados.
Yeah, slightly concerned.
Nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. Now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises.
Yeah, I think we found all the possible endings except one.
It crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it. If only only the others were here too, we could all celebrate together.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
So all the witches can do the no body but voice thing, huh? Okay.
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
Is Durin a descender? Or does Durin not have a constellation then?
What does that mean?
What?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
Oh, so what does that mean?
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Yeah.
Little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot
That's
wait
sus.
to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
We need you in Not Cry, bro. We're probably gonna need your power in some way, shape, or form.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Not so fast, tone-deaf bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
Is Durin gonna try and learn how to fly?
Long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
Damn.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
Neither do I.
Don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like. Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf. My child.
So that's what she looks like.
These may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories
Wait, that was Ball
as
Princess.
my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child.
Go explore the world, huh?
Forest breeze yearns for the open sky. Head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together.
Wait. Is that the extent of our Durin Devalin
for this world
interaction at this point?
Accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill. A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
Alright, there we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, we can go back if we feel like it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Wait, no, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. There is only one, there's only one photo I need. There's only one photo I need. There's only one photo anyone needs. Nope. Center it a bit better. A little bit to the left. Lisa rejecting the invitation to the Hexen Circle. Colorized. Circa 2018. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it a night. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, don't forget to follow and feel free to sub. If you're watching on YouTube now or in the future, don't forget to like, share, and... Wait. I screwed that up because we're not streaming on Twitch anymore. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to the channel for more Genshin Impact action. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea.